Hello folks and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon. This episode we are taking on Karts and Coasters, which as it sounds, is a bunch of go-kart tracks and roller coasters in a forest. So we need to have 1,000 guests, my goodness, in my park at the end of year 3 with a park rating of at least 600. So this isn't, well, I don't want to say this isn't especially difficult. That is quite a few guests. That is a massive roller coaster. Holy crap. Anyway, sorry, what was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. That's a lot of guests, is what I'm saying. And I'm not quite sure how big this park is. Quite large, actually. Okay, that's good. But see, the problem I'm already seeing, two problems, is that these coasters are massive and take up most of the park already, so I don't know where else to put coasters if I want to put them in. And second of all, this place is covered with trees, and trees are expensive to remove. So not only am I going to have to spend money on the rides themselves, I am also going to have to spend a ton of money on clearing some trees. So this will be an interesting one. I don't know if I'm going to do badly at it, probably. But it certainly will be an interesting adventure, this one. Those are also massive go-kart tracks. Holy cow. This is amazing. I feel like I shouldn't put anything else in a park called Karts and Coasters, but I'm gonna have to. So, sorry folks, you're gonna get more than just Karts and Coasters. Now, the question is this one of the ones where they pay for the rides, or that they pay for the rides instead of the entrance? I don't really like having it do that, because I feel like I earn more money if I have the entrance be the thing that's giving me money, but I don't actually know if that's true or not. So, let's just see what rides we have available thus far. Oh god, they're hungry. Okay, well let's start with that, shall we? Because people are hungry and that's a problem. So, let's put a fry stand right here. I know this park is bigger than just right here, but we'll start here anyway. There we go. And then we're gonna need a restroom. And then we're also going to need benches. Alright, we have a little food court here. I'm gonna have to find a place to put another one, so probably, or possibly two. Man, this park is giant. So one over here maybe, and one over here, and then I can get to looking at some of the other rides and see if I need to put anything else in right off the bat. I probably do, because I only have 300 guests and I need 1,000, so I've got to start somewhere. What we have so far is we have 2 wooden roller coasters, which is fine, but that does mean that I can build both a wild mouse coaster and this steel mini roller coaster, presumably, if I can find a place to stick them in. So I would like to start with those first, since, as it says, it is named Karts and Coasters. So let's try to see if I can put one of these in here anywhere. I cleared out all these trees in this area to build a wild mouse coaster, and it won't let me build a wild mouse coaster here. So I guess we're not building a wild mouse coaster here. I guess we're building something else. So why don't I just put a carousel in, because that's a thing I always start with, and you know what? It's gonna have to have other rides eventually. I might as well start now, so here we go. Well, Karts and Coasters is already a misnomer. We have a carousel, we also have a haunted house, but you know what? As I said, we're gonna have to add something eventually, and my guest numbers are increasing, so this is gonna be... Maybe I can get away with only having these massive rides, and I can just fill in smaller rides for the rest of it. Or if I unlock some of those other roller coasters that have really, really small designs, maybe I'll be able to put those in somewhere. What I need to check, one more thing I need to check, is whether I can buy any more land. I mean, this park is already massive, but it would still help if I can't buy any land, so never mind, it doesn't matter. Okay, well, this is all the land we've got. I still have this conspicuous open space here, but maybe I can fit one of the smaller, even smaller roller coasters in here. I could try to build my own, but we've all seen how that goes. That is a last resort. And, there's actually a decent amount of space over here. Wait a minute. Actually, now that I say that, maybe I can put a wild mouse coaster over here. There you have it! Alright, we've put a wild mouse coaster in over here, and we have a little bit of space over here as well, still tucked back in the corner there, to maybe put another smaller roller coaster if I need to. So that is up and running. Let's put some more benches in here, and also, because it is incredibly quiet in this park, except for the carousel music, and I did put music on the haunted house, let's put some music on one of the things over here. So I guess this roller coaster, let's see what we've got. That works. Wow, I didn't see I lost that much money already. Well, okay, that's fine. Maybe I'll regain it. Yes, themes and theming things are definitely what I wanted right now. Not more rides. Actually, speaking of more rides, I do have some more available. Let's see what they are. Well, I think I have one of everything. Well, no, I don't have one of everything. I don't have a car ride, which would at least kind of be like a cart ride. But I do have a wild mouse coaster. I have one of everything else. I don't have any water rides. Don't know where I'd stick them. I did put a scrambler in there as well. I have food courts, so I'm not going to take care of that. I don't really want to build a chairlift, honestly. Like, I don't think I need it, and I don't know where I would put the stations, and I'm just bad at building them anyway, so I think we're probably fine in that department. I think I'm just gonna wait a little bit for some research. We are already over 500 guests, which is not really that big a deal, probably. I don't know. I don't know how long guests stay. I don't know how hard it is to keep them in. Really, you'd think I'd like I know how it is, but I don't know how it is. I've played this game so much, so I'm just assuming that I'm on the right track. It is only May of year 1. I have until October of year 3 to get 1,000 guests. Surely by that time, if I have enough even little roller coasters, little rides in my park, people will come and there will be 1,000 guests. And if nothing else, I think there's a way to trap them in my park. But my park rating has to be over 600, so I can't really do that, can I? That's unfortunate. I feel like I should already rename the name of, rename my park, since it's not just Karts and Coasters anymore, but I'm bad at naming things. I've established this before, so I think I'm just gonna let it be called Karts and Coasters, because the main attractions, let's be honest, are the massive roller coasters and the massive go-kart tracks. Right, time to build a Ferris wheel. I had an idea where to put this, and it was over here. Because I don't want the line to be too long, because, I don't know, people aren't really into Ferris wheels, at least in this game, so I'm going to put it here, and the line is going to be exceptionally short. This actually doesn't look like a good place now that I've put something there. Hang on. Right, it's a slightly shorter line than I meant. It's like 1 square, but that's probably fine, because people complain about the line being too long all the time, so maybe that'll be fine. It's not like it's a big draw anyway. Also, I think I just saw Vomit, who just vomited on my pathways. How dare you? How dare you? Right, so what are we researching right now? Another roller coaster. Okay, am I gonna be able to fit that anywhere? I'm gonna go with probably not, but I, will remain optimistic and maybe something will go in here. As in, maybe that roller coaster will fit there. I sincerely doubt it. I do have plenty of space over here still, so we should be good. There's a decent amount of space back here, but I have to get to it first. I don't know, there are some places like back in here too. Well, there's a pathway there, I guess, but there are some areas here that I can work with, but they're definitely... like all of this, I just have to clear the trees out first, which might be a problem. I have like a decent-ish amount of money, but clearing out trees, as I said earlier, takes money, and as well as building the rides in the first place. So I'm wondering if I should do the thing I did with, I think it was Dinky Park, and have them stop researching roller coasters and scenery, because I don't need that. Maybe I should stop with, and ride improvements actually, because that won't help me all that much. So maybe if I turn those off, we're still only in year 1, July of year 1, and I'm basically halfway there, person-wise, so maybe it's fine, maybe I'll leave it for a little bit, but if it just is gonna do roller coaster research, that's not good. That's not gonna help me, because I just don't have the space to do more coasters at my Kart and Coaster Park, unfortunately. I'd like to do just roller coasters and go-karts, but, first of all, we're already past that point, and second of all, I can't fit them in here, so they're just gonna have to deal, and we're gonna have to deal as a result. And I think I said this before, this one is never really super exciting. People don't seem to be into it, and I don't, like I said, I just said this, I don't really have the space. That's not gonna fit there. There's no way. I don't want to build my own. I think I'm gonna go ahead with my plan and just get rid of research on ride improvements, scenery and theming, and roller coasters. I feel like I should maybe do shops and stalls as well, but they might draw people in. It depends. We'll see how this goes. I'll leave it like this for a little while, see how it goes. If it goes terribly, terribly wrong and no one is drawn in with any of these, or either of these, I guess, there are only 2 of them. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to rethink. I can't up my entry fee though, so that's good. It's already at $40. What do you people want? I think I might still save this area for a roller coaster though, maybe, because I know there are some fairly small. I'm not researching them anymore though, am I? I'm gonna have to decide whether I want to risk, because if it only researches roller coasters, I'm not gonna be able to put anything new in, and it's not gonna help me. But if I research roller coasters, then I can put a tiny one in here, or just around the park. Maybe that was a bad idea. Like I said, I'll give it a little bit of time. Can one of you, go in a different area and mow? You don't need to both be in the same plot of land. Come here. We've got a gentle ride in the works. We are not getting many more guests. Oh no, I think I said this before. See, fun fact, this that you're hearing now is about a month after most of the stuff that came before, because I was gonna get this ready before Christmas, and I didn't. So now it's basically a month later, and I don't know if I had a plan for this park or not, and I don't know I just frankly don't know what I was doing, and this is gonna be a pretty tough park anyway, so we'll see how this goes. Wish me luck. I think I can do it. I think it might be a close thing, but I think I can do it, so I will see. But I have a feeling, like, this area is, I can build stuff here. Yeah, I'll be fine. It'll be fine. We have time. It will be fine. I can't help myself. I hum this constantly. I just can't help it. Why is no one going on it? Is because it's not exciting enough and they want their carts and the coasters. Of course they do. That's what the park is called. You know, I can't help you, alright? If you want to buy me more land and or build a roller coaster for me, then fine, I'll put more in. You know what I really need, looking at the temperature, is a water ride. I don't have space for a water ride either. Do I even have that as an option? I do, and there's no way in hell I am fitting a log flume in this park. I'm sorry, people, you're just gonna have to roast to death. It's just how it is. Oh my god, that goes so quickly. Wow! Holy crap, I don't think I've ever watched that. That is so fast. I mean, look at that hill, though. Of course it is. Holy cow. Man, I want to go on this ride. I want to go to an amusement park so bad. Like, you don't understand. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. But, it hurts me. I haven't been going to amusement parks as much in general anyway. Just basically since I got to university, or college, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just calling it university because more people understand what I mean if I say that. But, like, we used to go every summer is my point, and now I can't go, and playing this, especially this past year, it just makes me sad. A water slide! Great! That's just what I need, and can definitely fit in my park. Thank you, research team. Maybe you and I should have a talk, or you should, like, I don't know, visit the park you're building for? Or researching for? Because this ain't gonna work. I think I might need to bring roller coaster research back into it. I know I just said that I can't— ooh, actually saying that. Can I fit a water slide back here? Anyway, my point was, I think I do need to research roller coasters because otherwise I'm not going to be able to put any roller coasters into my park. And I need to put something in there because I think part of the challenge of this park, from what I can tell, or what I just assume, I guess, is that a lot of the guests want higher excitement things, so I need to build higher excitement things, which means I need to research the higher excitement things. I just need the room for the higher excitement things, which is my main problem right now. But I mean, if I have a balance, or I get to the point, or the roller coasters that actually can fit in here, like the ones that have very small designs, or people have made very small designs for, if I can fit those in the park, it will help, in theory. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can fit it in there. If I get rid of enough trees, I can put a water slide back here. Why can't I put it here? What do you have against putting a water slide here? Huh? Do you not like fun? Why can't— seriously? You seeing this? There's plenty of space there. Is it because they can't build stilts high enough or whatever? You can build it over the— please, you're telling me you can't— well, there's just a big gaping sore open bit of land there now, so that's fun. Thank you. Thank you, game, for not allowing me to build my water slide. Yes! See, they are researching a roller coaster now. That was my thought. So if they research one that has one of the itty-bitty tiny designs that I can hopefully put in this area because it will be more cooperative than the water slide. I almost said roller coaster. That's exactly what I want to put in there. Hopefully it'll be more cooperative, and hopefully I'll be able to actually build it. They said my entrance fee was cheap. It's $50! This game is from 2000. That was so expensive. What do you think I am, Disney? Great. I'm glad that's the roller coaster they're researching. It's like you're doing this intentionally, game. Well, folks, with that guest that just walked through the gate, you can see we have reached our 1,000 guests, and we do have our over 600 park ratings, so I suppose this is the time where I leave you temporarily. You stay above 1,000 while I'm talking, please. So I suppose this is the point where I go off, I play on my own, I finish up the scenario, and we come back in October year 3 and see if I've managed to maintain it at all. See you then. Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Karts and Coasters. As you can see, we are well over 1,000 guests and well above 600 in park rating, and I am absolutely loaded with cash. And if you want to know the secret to that, I have these going, these two, not this one, but the campaign for the park itself, as well as a campaign for half price entry. I've just kept those going and going, like renewing them every time they stop, basically since I left you last, and that's how I have $63,000 now. I have a feeling that that is a tip that I'm gonna have to use for the upcoming parks, because I feel like probably company value goals are gonna become a thing more in the later stages here now that we're getting to the later parks. I don't know for sure. Yay, a popcorn stall. But anyway, it is October year 3, and we are almost there, so I'm gonna put in a popcorn stall, or 4 actually, and we'll get there. Most of the rides I added you've already seen, like this one, but we did get a motion simulator, which you can't really see through the trees, but it's just like, I mean, you can see it rocking there. It's a motion simulator. You can figure out what that means, right? There we have it, another park in the books, and look at that, a company value of almost $90,000. That is ridiculous. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna enter my name into the scenario chart, and then, as always, we're gonna take a look at what the next one's gonna be. Looks like the next park we're gonna be taking on is called Mel's World. This theme park, it disappeared. I can't read it now. Hello? Well, whatever. The next one we're taking on is Mel's World. Well-designed modern rides, but plenty of space for expansion. Awesome, that sounds great. I don't know what the goal is, so right now that sounds great. We're getting really close to the bottom here, and then once these are finished up, hopefully, assuming I can actually get through all these, we are going to be moving on to both Corkscrew Follies and Loopy Landscapes. There are going to be quite a lot of these. Maybe the real parks as well. I don't know if these actually have any goals or anything, or if they're just there to play around with. And then I also have Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, which we will be getting into, as well as Theme Park, which I have never played but would like to play through too. I assume they have scenarios just like this one does. And then Planet Coaster, of course, I want to get back into it, but I am going to have to learn the mechanics a little better before we do that. So stay tuned, it may be another little while before we get another video of that. But thank you for watching this one, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will join me for the next one.